Hi, this is Chris from LyricWiki, and in this video I want to show you how to perfectly upload any album cover into the project. At first let me mention that English is not my native language, but I hope you can get what I'm trying to tell you. At first you want to upload any cover to an album that you already know. Well, I want to show it for this album. As you can see from this placeholder, it's still missing its cover, so let's see how we can add it. If you want to upload a picture into the project, there's several ways. You can click on add a photo over here in the wiki URL, you can go to special upload, or you can just click this specific link upload cover on the album page itself. This is the way I would recommend to you, because this way you can't do much wrong, because it always fills in a lot of information already for you, so you can mistype and so on and so on. But let's assume you don't know about this link and you want to just upload it the usual way. Then if you click here, add a photo, this is nothing else but the upload page, the special upload, in a small pop-up. So I will use this page because here you've got some rules you have to pay attention to. But before we can upload a picture, we of course want it on our HDD. So let's see how we get the album cover for this specific album. The redder the better. A good way to start is looking into Wikipedia, for example, or into Amazon. I decided to use Amazon, and I already picked the album page on Amazon, which was just a usual search. I just typed in the name here into the search field, clicked on go, and I found the page. Okay, this one is already very good, but it's a little small, so we click on see larger image. And usually this is just 500 times 500 pixels, which is the maximum size we want at LyricWiki. So please pay attention to that. Now we right click on this and save it to our hard disk. As you see, I tested it before, so it's why it appears 2 times here. Okay, we don't need that anymore so far. Okay, we now have this picture on our hard drive disk, and now we select it from over here. There it is. As you can see, it has got some very cryptic name. This is very specific to Amazon. The problem is nobody will know what cover it is from this, so we gotta rename this, and we always say we want this version. You just type in the artist name and the name of the cover behind a hyphen, and the hyphen is preceded by a blank, and behind there goes another blank. Okay, it will just check that this file name isn't taken so far, and as you can see from over here, you need to fill in some specific information for that album cover. You can just mark it and pull it down, and then let's just fill it out with the parameters. The redder the better, and this album is from 2006. Okay, it's very important to pay attention to 2 things. These 3 parameters are written lowercase, all lowercase. And the second one is these 2 parameters have to start first letter uppercase for each word. So don't type this, but this. Okay, there's some additional parameter which you do not have to fill out, but it's very useful if we as admins want to know what source you had. So you just type source Amazon. Okay, that was that. None selected. You needn't watch the files you upload. Okay, and just click upload file and see what it tells you. Okay, there it is. You see, it's 500 times 500 pixels large, and this is the maximum. So please, if you just have some bigger version, for example 1000 times 1000, resize it with any program you've got to resize images. I can recommend paint.net, which is on getpaint.net as URL, and this is a freeware program and it is very good in resizing images. Okay, this is the template we filled in. You can see it from here. This is what we entered and this is what we get. Okay, now we uploaded the image and all we have to do is purge page. There it is. Okay, and while we are at it, we are just having the SN here, the Amazon standard identification number. I mean, we already have got this page open, so we can just go into editing and add the SN parameter here as well. Next thing you've got to do is to fill in this one. This is just the name you entered. Do not forget the extension. And publish your edit. And this is how it's done.